is up, guys? It's Blackwing 2040, and yesterday I got to see Doctor Strange, and I have to say it was just my mind was just in awe of what I just seen. Just everything was just phenomenal, guys. I was just speechless. Like there were moments where I just had me jaw drop and everything. I'm like wow, just wow. Like, cause this movie, out of all Marvel movies, this is something we never actually seen before. Just introducing sorcery and magic into the MCU. I can say it could have been a better time. Why not now? It just was just I loved it. I just completely loved it. So this is gonna be a non-spoiler review, guys. I don't want to. This is a movie I really don't want to spoil because there's so many things that happen in this movie and so many things that could actually lead up to other stuff that I don't want to say or spoil for you guys. So this is completely non-spoiler. I'm just giving you my opinions on the movie, and if there was anything that I didn't like about it, of course I'll be honest. Okay, so let's start off with the cast. Actually, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. I just gotta just what a great talented person. They could have picked, if anyone, I didn't know who in my mind who would I pick to play Doctor Strange, because me being like, I'm not a huge Doctor Strange fan. I know about the character, I know some of his villains, I know he's the Sorcerer Supreme, Keeper of the Eye of Agamotto, but there's so many things in the Doctor Strange mythos I don't even know about, and there is a lot. Trust me, there's a lot. But Benedict Cumberbatch is he nailed that role as Doctor Strange. I just by looking at him with the whole facial hair and everything, he was like, he's Doctor Strange. He is Doctor Strange. Like, there's no one else that's Doctor Strange except him. So I gotta give that to Doctor Strange. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch, because he nailed it. Now there are other characters in this movie. Oh, Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One. So when I found out that before I saw this movie, I didn't know who the Ancient One was. So I looked up who the Ancient One is. Turns out the Ancient One was actually male. In this movie, they made a female version of, the Ancient One. To me, I didn't have a problem with it. I found Tilda Swinton's performance as the Ancient One so majestic, so powerful, and just epic. The way how she made the Ancient One who that character is. I know most people were mad about it because, why is the Ancient One female? Why isn't the Ancient One supposed to be male? Why aren't they sticking to the source material? Sometimes you can't always stick to the source material, which I find that to be true. And a female version of the Ancient One, I'd have no problem with it. Tilda Swinton did a really epic job with this character. Like, every time she just spoke and gave lessons to, to Stephen Strange, I'm like, wow, just powerful words that she's speaking. And her skills and her sorcery, I was just like, it's just amazing. Alright, so the next character I want to talk about is Baron Mordo, actually. Forgive me, sorry about that. Baron Mordo in this film, he just like, wow, he really surprised me of all characters, because I know about Baron Mordo. I know he's a villain of Doctor Strange. So I was like, wait, why is he a hero in this movie? But you'll understand why and what happens later on in the movie, and you'll see the man who we know as Baron Mordo, who's the villain. We'll see why he went down that road. So that's just being said. But the actor who played him, if I feel like I'm gonna butcher his name, I'm gonna try hard not to. His name is wait, hold up, I said no, Chiwetel. I feel like I'm gonna butcher his name. Chiwetel Ejiofor, or I think that's how his name is pronounced. He really did a good job. He did a really phenomenal job, especially with the acting as Baron Mordo. And the funny moment, if you guys know this from the trailer, when he gave Stephen Strange the the Wi-Fi password. Steven's like, "What is this? That's the Wi-Fi. That's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages." I just loved his acting. So the next character I want to talk about is Benedict Wong, who played Wong. Actually, that's crazy. His last name is Wong, and his character's name is Wong. Well, crazy, huh? Wong as a character, I know him. He's supposed to be Doctor Strange's assistant with guarding the sanctums. And here, I never thought Wong would be a person with personality. I mean, a character with personality or comedy. He's just so stern and strict. You can't help but laugh at him. But in deep down, he's a really cool person. And I could say Benedict Wong did an excellent portrayal as Wong. It just feels weird, just to say him, say Benedict Wong in his character's name, but it's just awesome. Now let's go on to another one of the characters, the villains to be exact. Let's talk about Caecilius, who was played by Mads Mikkelsen. To be Caecilius, I had no idea who he was, like at all, because the only Doctor Strange villains I know about are Dormammu, Shumagorath, Baron Mordo, and Nightmare. Those are the only villains I know. Caecilius, I had no idea who he was at all. So, but then as I realized who he was and what he was trying to do and what his main purpose was in this movie, I was like, wow, okay, this guy really has like a motivation here to do something. And I know most people don't like how certain Marvel villains are being portrayed. Like, I wouldn't say they're being dumbed down, but they're being really portrayed. I would say pretty much the best Marvel villain that's been portrayed well to me, to be honest, was Loki. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, I wouldn't say... And Ronan. Loki and Ronan. So, those are the only villains I would say have been portrayed well. Caecilius, I would give him that as well, because Mads really did an excellent portrayal of Caecilius. And for me, being not knowing who he is, he was pretty well portrayed. And another character I could talk about, Christine I said it wrong. Christine Palmer, who was supposed to be, I would say Doctor Strange's love interest in this movie. She was well portrayed by Rachel McAdams, and she's a very funny person, to be honest. She's also in the comics, her character is actually the night nurse, kind of like Claire Temple from the Marvel Netflix series. She's the night nurse as well. But Christine Adams. Oh my gosh, forgive me guys, I feel like I'm mumbling all the time. Christine Palmer is pretty much how she's portrayed in this movie. I would say she's portrayed as the lover for Stephen Strange in this movie, and I would say she's not your usual damsel in distress, just to point that out, because, most movies have, damsels in distress, and sometimes I get tired of the whole damsel in distress formula. It's okay to, try new things, to be honest, and which was good. And she played her character well, and time to talk about the visuals in this movie. I'm like, wow, I feel like, did I get a migraine from looking at all these visuals? A little bit, but it was just visually just stunning, from the colors and the realities that's changing and the warping. I'm like, what is going on here? Just like, wow. And it just really it just did so well, and I'm just looking forward to see what Marvel has next planned. I mean, come on, we got Guardians that's coming up next, Spider-Man coming up next, and Thor Ragnarok, and it was just awesome. So to give my final score of Doctor Strange, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. And for it bring magic into the MCU, it really did phenomenally well. So that's my review of Doctor Strange. In the comment section below, what did you guys think about Doctor Strange? Did you like it? If you didn't like it, explain why. Leave a comment in the comment section below without spoiling anything for anyone, okay? This is a non-spoiler review. And I guess that should do it for pretty much, that's all my movies that I want to review for 2016. That's pretty much it. I mean, we're already getting a whole bunch of trailers for 2017. Like 2017 movie hype has already started, and pretty much the year is almost done. So, whew. Well, the next superhero movie to come out for 2017, my bad. 2017 will be, if you count it, the Lego Batman movies. That will be the first one, and the first live action superhero movie for 2017 will be Logan, and I can't wait to see Logan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I don't know if I plan on reviewing anything else for this year, because the only thing I know that's really hype that's coming out this year is Star Wars Rogue One, and I'm really not sure if I want to see it or not, because it looks cool, but I'm really not sure if I really want to, go and see it. But who knows, things could change. So hope you guys enjoyed this review for Doctor Strange. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Ooh, stay golden.